Your body's screaming at you? Mine does, and I haven't listened for decades, but that's the topic of our day 179 of the Supersize You Annual Challenge. Sharon, Horne-Ellstrom here, and today we're talking about how you can actually listen to your body, make it a partner, and create better health and better experiences for yourself. How do we go about doing this? Number one, and I knew this, I've had so many examples of my body signaling me and trying to tell me and trying to get my attention in so many ways, yet I ignored it until a crisis happened. And this is all too common with most people. We sense things, we feel some pain, but we just work our way through it. We feel some exhaustion, we work our way through it. We feel some strong emotions, and we just kind of stuff them down and ignore them until something happens that they bust through and get our attention, and we have to address them. I've had at least 3 giant examples of this in my life, probably more like half a dozen, up to and including a death experience. And that was the one that really finally got me to change. Now, until about, I guess, last October, I never heard of regulating your nervous system. I'm like, what the heck does that even mean? Never knew you could regulate your nervous system. Actually pay good attention to your body and use it as an advisor to know if something is for you or not for you, right? It's one of the fastest, easiest ways to tap into our intuition, but also to know, hey, I got to lay down. I got to take a break. I got to go outside in the sunshine for a couple of minutes. I need to go for a walk. I need to do something different physiologically than I am right now because what I'm doing right now isn't working. So our body sends signals to us all the time. Pain, fatigue, hunger, got to go to the bathroom, stress. Most people, like me, just ignore those signals until they have to do something about it. Has anyone ever had to go to the bathroom and put it off and put it off and put it off, and then you found yourself running to the bathroom so you wouldn't have an accident? It happens, right? We get so involved in the things that we're doing at certain times that we don't necessarily listen to the signals that our body is always sending us. We need to learn how to distinguish between discomfort, which signals growth, and pain, which signals, hey, you need to pay attention to this. This is important. It means that there's an injury or a problem or something going on that really needs us to stop, pay attention, evaluate what the situation is, and then choose a course of action, not just keep barreling our way through that brick wall. I would say that my mom used to call me a bull in the china shop when I was a little girl. And I would say a lot of that stubbornness and tendency still is with me today. But I have learned to be more aware of what's going on in my body, to check in regularly and say, okay. And then I notice my energy levels. And if I need to get up, walk around, do something different, go outside for a walk, just let the sun shine on my face sometimes for a couple of minutes, just to do a state change. We need to respect our needs for rest and movement. I'm in a coaching program right now, and I will be the first to admit I've been sitting on my rear doing this coaching program for 3 months now. This is the 3rd month. And I'm like, I got to get up and move around more. I got to move and be more active. So I'm trying to find creative ways to do that. So in terms of doing calls and steps and listening to calls, instead of sitting around, I'm trying to move around more and walk around more. I think I'm going to start listening to calls while I ride my exercise bike. Just don't have to be on camera, right? I can just not be on camera, and I can still listen and absorb and learn the information, but not be sitting and not doing anything but taking notes. And I don't need to take notes because they do an incredible job of sharing the recordings, taking notes, and sharing them with us. So if there's something I want to go back and review, I don't have to fill, I think I'm on my 19th notebook or something. I don't have to fill dozens of notebooks because I'm never going to go back and read them anyway. I do everything with a magnifying glass these days, right? Just enough to get by. So I'm definitely not going to go back and read all my notebooks. So what does this mean to us today? What is our personal challenge? I want you to do a body scan today, meaning I want you to sit quietly, close your eyes, think about, don't look at my eyeshadow. Notice the sensations from your head to your toe. What do you feel? Where's their tension? Where is their fatigue? Where is there a little achy or paininess? My tension tends to settle in my knee, my left knee. Don't know why, but it's my left knee. And we want to think about, what is my body asking me for right now? our body, and I heard this a long time ago after my sudden cardiac arrest, our body is our best consciousness facilitator, meaning it is a sensory, a miraculous sensory device that picks up things and tells us and translates those energies and messages to us to let us know what's going on in our body and what we need. It's just a matter of decoding it for ourselves and then paying attention to it. It's really easy to just not pay attention to things until something bad happens. And like I said, with my health, I did that at least a half a dozen times before I had a huge enough wake-up call that I couldn't ignore it anymore and that I needed to make massive lifestyle changes. And not, I mean, just in terms of stress, relationships, things like that, not like I had super bad habits, with the exception of diet pop and coffee. I did have a little bit of a diet pop and coffee habit. And I didn't eat right. I didn't exercise. Okay, all those things, right? Was I listening to my body? No. Was I listening to the signals that my body was trying to tell me that I was in situations that I needed to long since be out of? No, I wasn't. I had to wait till there was a crisis. And I'm just delighted that I'm lucky enough to still be here to deal with those things and to have dealt with them now. That's a long time ago. All right, what's our action item today? I want you to do a body scan, and then I want you to share in the comments below one signal that your body's sending you right now. Right now, like, are you tired? Are you sore? Do you have pain or aches anywhere in your body? Are you energized? Share in the comments below so that we can learn from one another and just practice listening to your body today. That is our challenge. Let us know how your experience goes, and I, of course, will be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.